You guys can remember all the tactical guns that we had before. I have a Masterpiece Arms 5.7. Car M1 carbine just came in. 3 different 22s. These are all 22s down here. And I've got 3 Remington R25s in 243 Winchester. That is it. You guys can remember that these racks were 6 deep all the way through. We've got a lot of those guns sold. I've got some 338 Lapuas still, Remington XCR Tactical, Savage 111 Long Range Hunter, and a Model 110 BA in 338 Lapua. All the cowboy guns are still here. As far as the tactical 308s, I've got some a few of the Ruger Gunsight Scouts, and I had a Model 10 FCP. It looks like it left. That's about it for the tactical guns. Coming around the corner here for a look at the handguns. Let's take a look here. Remember, we had a huge selection of Beretta. Most of the Berettas are all gone. I've got a Nano. I've got a 92 FS Inox, and all the Storms are evidently gone. I don't see any Storms left. We've got plenty of Glocks still, plenty of SIGs, and our 1911 case is looking really thin as well. We have sold out a lot of those. We've got some of those Cougars. We got the Beretta, or the Stoeger Cougar in 45, 9, and 40. And those are good guns if you're looking for that rotating action. HKP 30. We still have a couple of Springfield XDMs. Looks like they're both, nope, that's a 40 cal, and then we got the two-tone in a 9. Those are the, looks like they're both the 3.8 XDMs. Over here in the 45 case, I've got a Model 21 SF. I've got a XDM 3.8 compact. That's about it. Your normal CCW guns still have a pretty good selection of those. One of my favorites is the 930 SPS. I'm sorry, 938 from SIG. Don't know where I got that from. Let's see, we got the Tomcat in 32. That's a cool little gun. You want to get your James Bond on. Let's see here. We've got plenty of cowboy guns. If you got into the cowboy action shooting, all of this big gun rush does not affect you very much at all. Plenty of 22s still. The ammunition situation. Let's take a look at this. That big gap right there is where we used to have 308s. No 308s. The 223. When I was here Friday, this whole shelf was full of 223. We had 223 up here as well, and we had lots of 9mm right there. That's all gone. This right here is it for 223. Don't even ask. Don't even try to message me to try to buy that, because by the time I get home and post that up, that's going to be gone. All of our 9mm is gone. That's about it. Down here we got some 54R. We got some Wolf. We've got plenty of Wolf going on for a normal season. 1,000 round cases. And of course 45 auto. I've got a lot of 45 auto. 45, 45, 45. And all that's 45. So if you're packing a 45 auto, you're in luck. I've got some 45 auto here. Here we've got our normal amount of 45 Colt. So the Colt situation is just fine. Again, if you're rocking the cowboy guns, 45 Colt, you're just fine. Don't worry about it. Up here we used to have a lot of 17 HMR. 17 HMR is all gone. Plenty of 22 mag. Again, no 9mm in the hollow points. I've got Hornady Critical Duty, some Remington and federal self-defense stuff in 40 cal. This is all I have left in 357 mag. That is it.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
But again, 45 auto. We've got plenty of 45 auto, 45 Colt, your 460 stuff. And center fire over here. I've got some 223 Remington right here. I've got ballistic tips and VMAX and Superformance 35 grain. And that's it for 223. 22 250 is just fine. Your 243 is just fine. 25-06. This is a good time to have a 25-06. Over here, 7mm. We still got good amount of 7mm and 270. So your classic calibers there are pretty much just fine. It's the run on the anything that's going to feed a semi-auto fighting type gun. Lots of 30-06 though. If you got a grand, this is a good time. 30-30. We've got a lot of 30-30 for the 30-30s. So again, this gun run has not really affected you on that. Let's take a look at the back. Now, if you guys can remember, down here was all ammo. Well, most of that is all gone. I've got some 7mm, and you can see I've got lots of empty spaces down here where we've got, 25-06, some 223 super short mag, which does you no good, and lots of 22 250 on the bottom. Empty spaces where there used to be 9mm and 357 and things like that. These boxes here is taking up place where there used to be lots of ammo. Some 50 BMG ammo came in. And right here's my stash of 45-70 government. That's good stuff. As far as handguns go, I don't know if you guys remember the last video, but we had acres of SIGs. That is actually still the case. While the selection, some of the SIG models have gone away, we still have lots of SIGs. Again, 1911s. The 1911 market is not hurting right now. XDMs, I do have some back stock on some XDMs, and the compact 45s, the two-tone 9 and 40 cal. All the Berettas that I had, this is it. These are mostly, let's see, Neos 22s. These are all 22s, except for the Tomcats, a Nano, and the 92 Inox. The rest of here is all 22s. Glocks, I've got a pretty good selection of Glocks going on right here. Your typical standard of Glocks, but really this is a lot different from what it used to be. Rifles, your hunting rifles, you can see we're going through inventories, so we've pulled a lot of these guns down. But you can see we've got lots of empty spaces here where hunting rifles used to be. And up there you can see 22s, Golden Boys, your typical hunting rifles in various calibers. We still have a lot of Browning X-Bolts in different calibers. But really, this is about as low as I've ever seen it. And of course, these are all Weatherbys because I just pulled those down to do Weatherby inventories. Here's a XCR Tactical in 330 Lapua. That's a nice rifle. What are we selling that for, by the way? We're selling that for $2,099. I guess that only came up about $100. We did have some price increases due to availability in the pipeline. But generally speaking, we've not really raised our prices very much at all. That Lapua used to be on, it did come up $100, but that's not bad. 2 HKP30s, one on display, one new in the box in the back here. That's it. Lots of empty spaces here at Basin Sports, which is really unusual. So, all these are layaways. These are paid for out of inventory. So, waiting for people to pick them up. And this is unusual because normally this time the layaway rack is empty and it's still completely full. All these guns right here, lined up right here, are all inventories that were over here, but we couldn't get back and forth. So, Black Rain hasn't been picked up yet. If that doesn't get picked up, it could be available. Beretta Storm back there, Saiga 12. The tactical shotgun market is still pretty good. Anyway, well, guys, this is the state of Basin Sports right now with our sales. You can see from the Christmas rush and the sales rush. You know, we still got lots of guns for you. Lots of SIG 1911 22s, Smith & Wessons of different types. Anyway, cheers.